We finished our 4 pieces. Now let's stitch them together or crochet them together. Arrange them in an L shape where this is your shoulder, and I picked my favorite piece to be the front. And we will crochet them together starting in this corner all the way around. I will take 2 pieces for now, and I will turn them over so the wrong side is facing me, and I put them together. Right sides are inside. Here and here are the right sides. They're facing each other. Here's the wrong side, and here's the other wrong side. And we will start stitching them together or crocheting them together, starting in this corner all the way to that other corner. Again, make sure you have the 2 right sides facing each other. We made 3 chains here and here. Put your hook into the top loop of the middle chain, so you have 1 chain here, 1 chain here, 1 in the middle, and slip stitch those 2 corners together. Make sure you're in the top loop. Slip stitch, also slip stitch the next chains together, the one in the front, top loop, and the one in the back, top loop. Slip stitch and make it kind of loose. Now we're at the 3 double crochets that we made into this corner and into that corner. So now we're gonna crochet the top again together, top loop, always slip stitch. The next one, top, and slip stitch. And this is the last of the 3 double crochets we made into the corner. Now let's crochet the rest of the double crochets together, always the top loop. Make sure you don't skip any, or crochet 2 together and make it loose. This is how it looks from the top. And when I flip it over, the seam is separated. You can see a line here. That's the bottom loops of the stitches. So we crochet the top ones together, which gives us a nice line here and here, and those lines shouldn't cross or touch. So make sure you always crochet the top together, not the bottom. This would be the bottom. Make sure you have the top here. So when you hold it like that, always put the hook into these little bumps right here that are on the very top. Do this all the way to the end, and then I see you at the corner. I'm almost at the second corner. Let's do it together. I have a few more slip stitches to make. So these are my 3 chains again here, and my 3 chains here. I'm going to slip 1 chain in the front and the top loop again on the second, and slip. The next stitch will be in the middle, the second chain here, the second chain here, and the second chain on our next piece that we're adding. Let's first look how this seam looks from the right and the wrong side. So this is my wrong side here that I just stitched together. This is what the seam looks like. And this is the other side where we're going to be wearing it, the right side. Let's continue to put the pieces together. Place your project on the table. The wrong side is facing you. Fold it a little over. Place your third motif in between those two. Take it and lay it where the wrong side is also facing you, down on the back piece. So when we lay it down, the two right sides again face each other. We have to put these three corners together with one slip stitch. The corner on the back side that we just crocheted together is the last corner, is on the back. The piece we haven't stitched together at all will be the second piece. And the piece that we're almost finished with is on top. Put your hook through the middle chain of the first piece, always on top. Put your hook, the piece that we have not crocheted together and is facing you wrong side up. Put your hook through that middle chain, the second one. And then put your hook through the last corner, the one we just stitched together. Also put it into the middle chain. And slip stitch these corners together. Pull through all loops. 1, 2, and 3. Now these corners are all connected. We don't need this piece anymore, we're finished. The middle piece, pull it to the side. Now we can finish crocheting these two pieces together. Fold it back over. And we will do exactly what we did on the other piece. We have the two right sides inside. The two wrong sides are on the outside. And again, slip stitch to the to the first chain on each of these pieces, to the top chain. So you made the 3 chains here, and this is the next chain on this piece, and the next chain on that piece. and slip stitch together. Now we're doing the same thing again with a double crochet, top loop, double crochet, and a double crochet on the back, go through the top loop and slip stitch, and again the next double crochet just as you did previously. It's the same thing all the way to the corner. I'm going to do a few more and then I will show you how this looks on the other side. So let's fold it out. So the corners are connected in a way again where the lines don't touch. This line goes around here. And the two lines here are on the outside because we again only crochet the top stitches together, the top loops of each stitch. Continue this way all the way to the next corner. And then we will do the same thing with the other piece. Let's finish this together. So I have to make a few more slip stitches. This is my last double crochet. Then we make one more slip stitch into the first chain in the top loop, and again the second chain, top loop, and then the next chain, which is the one in the middle here, one in the middle there on the back side, and this completes the front part. To attach the final piece, fold your sides in. This is my right side up from the previous one. We just finished it. Remember, we did this one and this one. Then fold it over. Then fold this side over, and I already did my little stitch here. So fold this over and place the fourth piece in the middle here. Then connect these pieces with the right side facing each other and the wrong side here and here, just like we did previously. Start with the two middle chains, slip stitch, and then in the next chain slip stitch, and then slip stitch the top loops of every single double crochet together until you get to the corner. It is the same thing that we did on the other side. Once you get to the corner, we have to connect all three pieces together again. put your hook through the middle chain of the first piece, front to the back. Take the second piece and connect the middle loop. Front to the back. And the third piece. This is the last stitch of this piece where we just finished stitching it together. Also from the inside out to the top loop. I'm looking at the wrong side, and I'm looking at the wrong side here. And I'm pulling my yarn through all 4 loops. This piece is finished now, and I can pull the work towards me again. I put these 2 pieces together, right side facing each other. I have to connect one more chain stitch from this piece, from the front piece. So put your hook into the top chain, into the top loop of the last chain stitch here, and also the same thing on this side. Here's our little gap. Here's the last chain, and pull through. Now let's connect our double crochets. The first one with this first one, the second one with the second one, and so on. This is how it looks. Continue the stitches all the way to the corner. Our poncho is crocheted together. That's how it looks. Now let's finish it by making a border. I'm starting with a corner right side up. Skip the first 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Make a slip stitch into the third. Chain 1. I put a marker into my first slip stitch. Single crochet 5 more to have 6 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 4, skip 4, and single crochet 6. Repeat that single crochet 6, chain 4, skip 4 all the way to the next spaces. I made 6 single crochets and a chain of 4. Including this chain of 4, I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. I have 2 more double crochets. Skip over those into the space, make 2 single crochets, make a single crochet where you attach the pieces, make 2 more single crochets in the next space, and again skip the first 2 doubles, 1, 2, make 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, skip the doubles, make 6 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 6 single crochet, 4 chains, skip 4, 6 single crochets until the next space. I reach the next space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet 2 in the space, 1 where you attach the pieces, 1 single crochet, 2 in the space, 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, skip 2, and again 6 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 chains, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet, and I see you at the corner. I reach the first corner, make 4 chains, skip 2 double crochets into the space, single crochet 2, chain 3, single crochet 2 in the space, and now repeat what we did on one side on this side. Make a chain of 4, skip the first 2, and again single crochet 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 chains, skip 4, single crochet 6, here skip 2 again, single crochet 2 in the first space, 1 in the second, in the 1 single crochet where you stitch the pieces together, 2 single crochet and skip 2, and then repeat the same thing here, and I see you at the end on our second corner. I just wanted to tell you guys real quick where we began. I said we had 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there will be a 7th space when we finish our round. So you do have 7 spaces on the next pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We just have 6 on the first one because we will finish with a chain 4 and then a slip stitch. So you will have on each piece 7 spaces. To finish this round, make a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, crochet 2 into the last space. Then make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, crochet 2 into the space, make a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch into the first chain, skip 2 and slip stitch. So we have made the loop, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's finish our last row. Excuse the band-aid, I had a little kitchen mishap. So we slip stitched into the first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also slip stitch into the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the third one, make a 3 chain picot, 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook into the front 2 legs and make a single crochet. Slip stitch into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Make 10 double crochets with a picot on the 5th one. 1, 2 double crochet in the chain space, 3, 4, 5. The 5th one gets this time a slip stitch picot with 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just slip stitch into those 2 legs right here and pull through. Make 5 more double crochets in the same space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, make a 3 chain single crochet picot, 1, 2, 3, make a single crochet and slip stitch to 4, 5, and 6 of the single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and again make 10 double crochets with a 5 chain slip stitch picot on the 5th double crochet, then slip stitch 1, 2, 3, make a 3 chain single crochet picot and slip stitch 4, 5, 6. Repeat that all the way and I will show you here. The only difference is here we have 5 single crochets. I reached the 5 single crochets. Make a slip stitch into the first 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 change, and this time only slip stitch this picot and make 2 more slip stitches into the next single crochets, and continue with the pattern until the next 5 single crochet space. Make again the single crochet picots, and then in the next space make just a slip stitch picot, and I see you at the corner. I'm almost at the corner. 3 more slip stitches. Now make 4 single crochets into the first space, 2, 3, 4, make 3 chains, single crochet in the next space, the corner chain, make 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch, make a 5 chain picot, 3 chains, and single crochet 4 into this space. And we start our pattern again with 3 slip stitches and continue with the picot and the next fan all the way to the next corner. Repeat this pattern. I'm at the end of this round. I made 4 single crochets into the last space, and all I have to do now is make a slip stitch into the first stitch like we did before. And this can be a little tight right in here. At the neckline, take the corner of your piece and count 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Pull your yarn through. And make a chain. Mark your chain. And make 2 more single crochets in the next stitches. 1, 2. Make a double crochet, but don't finish it. Pull through 2, leave 2 loops on the hook. Make another double crochet in the middle where you put the 2 pieces together. Don't finish it. You have 3 loops on the hook and another double crochet. You have 4 loops on the hook. Pull through all 4. In the next stitches, make 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and put a 3 chain picot with a slip stitch, and again repeat 3 single crochets with a 3 chain picot. Repeat the 3 single crochet with a 3 chain picot to the next corner. I made my picot, 3 more singles, and an unfinished double into the first space, into the stitch, another unfinished double, and another one into the next space, and pull through all 4 loops. And now again 3 singles with picot, 3 singles with picot, 3 singles with picot all the way to the end. I'm making 3 more. I made my picot here, my last one, and then the next one, 3 more stitches, picot, 1, 2, 3, picot, and then removing my mark and making a slip stitch.
And I haven't been able to use the restroom the whole time. So I called Dr. Now and told him, and he said he wanted me to come in to be safe. The fact that Dr. Now wanted me to come in to do tests just makes me worried it could be bad.
Now let's put on the tassels. I've cut a few strands. You can make them, of course, any length you want. I have 5 strands, and I pull them with a bigger hook from the front to the back, and then again through that loop, and that's how we put on our tassels.